It's only been 3 days, but I have another update. At this point, it's XOXO Gossip Girl. Spotted. Milan Radojic, who claimed responsibility for the terrorist attack in Kosova in September 2023 and who Interpol has an arrest warrant out for, is seen whining and dining Marko Duric, none other than the ambassador of Serbia to the United States of America. I repeat, the ambassador to the United States was spotted on a public date with a famous terrorist who Interpol is searching for. Apparently, all it takes for Duric to support terrorism is a little cheap dinner date in Belgrade. It will be exciting to see what the US will do about this, as this clearly shows where the ambassador's loyalty lies and what he's up to in his little free time. It also shows that he is actively working against Interpol. And yes, I know it's hard to find any Serbian leaders who Interpol isn't looking for at this point, but maybe Serbia's US ambassador should stay away from terrorists. But then again, the president is best friends with them too and hires them, so who knows? Across our beautiful border that we worked hard for, we are working very hard to continue living in a democracy. The Kosova Electoral Commission shows why we are recognized as the most democratic country in the Western Balkans, as I mentioned in my last video, by doing something that no other democracy has done as far as I know. We are hosting new elections because people didn't bother to vote and then got mad at the results the last time. Have you ever heard of such a thing? For those new to this, there's a minority of Serbs living in Kosovo who are not allowed to be a part of our society and have to live in a parallel society because Serbia threatens them either financially or by actually killing them or torturing them if they try to take part in our society or support us in any way or show remorse for their war crimes, which is why they didn't vote the last time and then got Albanian mayors as a result, because they did not vote. But since we know they were scared last time and that Serbia can see now that they should allow them to vote, the recall votes are scheduled for April 21st. That means that if the majority votes to recall the mayors, new elections will be organized. So let's see what happens. I do hope that we get to integrate our small minority very soon, which is all we wish for, because we all want to live peacefully together, without interference from Serbia. On the topic of threats from Serbia, on Friday in northern Kosovo, arsonists burned the properties owned by the deputy mayor. The deputy mayor suspects that the groups Severna Brigada and Srpska Lista have committed this act, and for those who don't know, Srpska Lista is the only party who is allowed to represent Serbs in Kosovo. Again, not decided by us. We support multiple parties, but by Serbia. Their leader, until they organized a terror attack in September, that party was none other than Milan Radojic, who is now busy whining and dining ambassadors and probably planning more terrorist attacks. Now to happy news to start the week off right. Kosova's boxer Denieta Sadiku becomes our first boxer to earn 2 Olympics and will be participating at the Olympics in Paris. She celebrated with our eagle. Great job. We are so proud of you. On Sunday, we also had a visit from our allies, our dear Bosnian friends, and we discussed our increased cooperation as victims and neighbors to the same terrorist state who attacks us every time we try to move forward. We have long had a deep understanding for each other, and any cooperation with Bosnia is deeply favored by me and with Croatia as well. So I love that all the other Balkan countries know how to cooperate. So we just need Serbia to get on board. That's it with my additional updates. Have a lovely week. XOXO, Gossip Girl. Just kidding.